Never mind. Never mind.
To hold for your girl over here, even when she kept disrespecting me. She kept talking over me. I even held it then. I've been called a bully on here. All the while. Oh, this is good. This is rich. This is rich. Scanty claws. Hey,
Well, she probably smells like yeast.
I know you slept since then, but scanty claws.
What do I know? I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I shall be back. I'll bring it back.
Have you forgot about your YouTube chat? User, I don't give a shit what you say. You're wasting time. Where you participated in bullying and yucking it up with your pals as they made fun of people with disabilities. As you said, God did. Right? I told you guys I was being disrespectful, but it's not.
I was asked to put this up. This is no filter.
You don't like it. You don't like it when the game's turned around on you, do you? You don't like it when the mirror's being held up to you?
Yeah, I would be jealous too if I looked like you, Amanda.
That had part of her foot amputated.
When you're about the same age, if not like a year older, funny, maybe, right? Than Malibu, I'd be jealous too.
Scanty claws, you want to say that I gargle with glass shards, but I'm the bully, right? You want to, in your YT chat, let people say, what was it? Fight at Walmart with the walkers and the canes and the wheelchairs. But I make fun of disabled people.
Also, she's not miserable.
When I referred to wet brain, Sweet Pea, I believe that's something that you're having trouble with. You have some sort of cognitive disability. You need to call the doctor and make an appointment because you forget from 1 minute, literally 60 seconds to the next of what you're doing. You are what, 34, you say? And that, dear, if it runs in your family and you're drinking on top of it damn near every night, it makes the condition that runs in your family come on and progress quicker.
How does anybody know how often I drink?
Right,
just because I have a cup
when you drink at night
doesn't mean I drink alcohol
and you stop drinking
every night.
at 2 or 3 in the morning, the alcohol can stay in your system up to 5 hours. And then you get under the wheel of your car and drive your children to school.
We already... Listen, you talk about me being slow. You're about 48 months late on that one, girl.
But we know you will chat GPT it. You give somebody on your shit for doing that. But you all are doing it, aren't you? Thank you, Deb. I appreciate you. Hey, Sugar. How are you? Hey, Nikki. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, listen, Linda. Oh, Red, I don't know if it's 12 hours or more. I don't know. I thought it was like 5. Hey, Joyce. I am. I'm doing all right, Sugar. Thanks for asking. And then...
Oh, hell.
I've been misgendered on this app. Just because when I get loud, I like to say suck my dick on here. Because that's when I get loud and I'm like calling somebody out or I have a problem with somebody. Yeah, I get a little angry, stuff like I'm what? Does that mean I actually am toting one around? No. But y'all don't give a fuck if I am or if I'm not. You all don't give a fuck if I ever show up on this app again. You don't. Matter of fact, y'all want me off of it. You stated that fact. You've made it clear. And then you say, what was it, Scanty Claus? Oh, that's right, you don't have a husband. But then y'all turn around and say that I am married. Am I? Or am I not? You tell me. Thank you always. Oh no. Throwing. Hey, Crystal. Am I? Scanty Claus, you seem to know everything about me. You seem to know exactly who I am. And for you to suggest,
I just so confused. Like somebody who,
while you're speaking about me,
somebody who says, "Suck my nuts," is worried about being misgendered. I don't know. I don't know what your gender is. I don't know what you identify as. Right? Oh yeah, don't forget the sack, nut sack. And Now you're confused on why you might have been misgendered? I don't know. Yeah, I bet she's real fun at parties.
Remember, everyone, telepsychiatry, if you need mental health help, thank you, Brad. I think you need to actually go into an office and sit down and have a conversation so the psychiatrist can actually take it all in.
She says they'll have a wet brain. Well, you know what's not wet? You know what's not wet, Amanda? Your vagina. Probably. And maybe that's why you're so... I couldn't even get the words out. Maybe that's why you're such a crusty bitch all the time. I don't know. Like, turns out I have a wet brain and a wet. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. And you're so worried about what kind of pipe my husband is laying. Well, I can tell you. I can tell you, but it might make you jealous. You might get upset. Because I promise you, I would bet my life that you haven't seen the Big O, you know, the Big O, for at least 12 years. Probably. Which would explain, rather, why you're such a crusty bitch. Now somebody's going to call the cops on me for, you know. Anyways.
All of it.
Yeah, makes sense.
But see, that's what a narcissist does. After they wind you up, and after the other narcissist winds you up, and another one winds you up, what do they do? When you react, when you get sick of listening to it for months and years, I've listened to years of it on here, and I finally pop off about it, what do? You call them crazy. That's what narcissists do. You stand back and you point, and you say, well, look at her, she's crazy. Yep.
I don't even think the cobwebs are in there at this point. What's wrong with that person? Genuinely. I wouldn't want to be in there. I'm obsessed. Probably smells like yeast. When I was speaking on T and Dora, which periodically I will if I still want to, because they're both still giant POSs. Always will be in my book. I don't care who think they are or think they're not. I don't care. That is me. I don't know. Cartel, I'm not sure. If you haven't noticed, I have dementia, remember? I stopped. But scamming. Allergy. Me? Obsessed? You need to look in the mirror. I don't know. How about Sean? I thought you weren't awareness anymore. Lady? But what are you doing? You're back watching, right? Talking about him. Obsessed much? Are you obsessed much? You are the definition of obsessed. How long has it been now? How long has it been now you've been messing with Sean? Hey, Mush. How long has it been? Good night. Every time he cuts a fart, you go live. You used to. Well, you still do. You're watching. That, dear, is obsession. It probably echoes. I would imagine. Then you even falling over to favorite. I have a very visual mind. I feel like it echoes. That's obsession. You know what else is obsession? Go in real life on someone's camera. Laying the pipe means, and it's funny because that was another live I was going to play. It was fucking spilled. And they were like, it means cheating. No, you fucking... Laying the pipe literally means giving somebody the D. It doesn't mean cheating. It doesn't mean infidelity. It means giving somebody the big ol' caulk. Getting cracked. Thank you. Thank you, Cartel. Hello. It doesn't mean cheating or infidelity. That part. Thank you, Farrell. Inserting your pew. Peen. Whatever. So, like,
at least know what you guys are talking about before you try to, I don't know, prove somebody wrong, whatever the case. Yeah. I can guarantee that I probably get more pipe than the majority of you bitches worried about if I'm getting the pipe, right? Dick's down. Whose chance? I'm gonna regret this. Oh.
That is beyond. That's almost psychopathy. Right? And you drag families into it. But everybody wants to use gaming. You want to hold alive and try to diagnose me. Hey, Griffey's hot.
She's not mad.
So, what? I think you need to practice, keep zhuzhing your fire. You seem to be good at that. Go back over there and zhuzh your fireplace. Stick to that shit.
She's not mad.
Hey, Shiny Penny. Stick to that shit. Or stick to making your wooden whatever the fuck it is you make over there in the basement of your candy house. Save the diagnosing
anything
to the professionals.
Besides, like,
I don't want anybody in the box right now with that.
people's headaches.
I don't want to sound mean. I'm not trying to sound mean or anything. And the other evening I was on YouTube and I watched one of Smash Days lives, and she was going through some
Yeah,
of
she's
those
fine.
owl videos. And those things are hilarious, by the way. She was going through owl videos where, if an owl's from New York, this is what he'd sound like. Those are hilarious, by the way. Hi, Kelly. Well, she went to another one, and when she clicked on it, it was of a black woman. And when she clicked on it, it came up. She said, "Oh, jump scare. Sorry, everybody." What? Nobody said a thing. Nobody said a word. But
What?
when I saw it, when I was watching it on YouTube, I was like, what? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Hey, free spirited. Because there's absolutely nothing wrong with this woman. Nothing at all. She was telling a hilarious story. But she clicked on that video. Yes, 50. And the woman's video came up and she went, "Oh, jump scare. Sorry, y'all." No, it wasn't Maggie Foster. It was just a random video she had saved because it was a video of some lady telling a funny story. Oh, Penny Moore. Go to Target and do some shopping, work off the anger, okay? Nobody said a word. Right? And then you have scam calls telling her people to contact, the Social Security office to report Sean and Maggie Foster. And she even reminded herself the other day in her life that, it's been a year since I've done that, I gotta do it again. About Maggie.
I think he sits in
Hello,
there.
Beans. I don't know if anyone should go ask him. Respectfully, I don't want that shit on here. I'm not talking about that shit in here. I've already made that statement. So, be gone. Right, Justina? Yes, it does, Justina.
Talk faster, maybe.
I never went real life on anybody in this app. But
You don't put my ass to sleep,
let's not say anything to
bro.
her about doing that, right? Okay? Let's not hold her to any type of responsibility. Let's just let her keep doing that. Let's not bring any attention to that. Just overlook that part, right? Overlook the part of, people.
I'm on max speed, bitch, before I gotta pay.
People on here being part of a group of people that bullied somebody to unaliving themselves. Just overlook that.
Do I need
Also,
maybe I just need
just
to
overlook
pay.
it. Just overlook it. But when I do it, when I get disrespectful, that's when everybody pays attention. That's when everybody pays attention. So do you see what happens there? You do watch. You do pay attention. And then people like to say, a few of you like to say, Amanda has changed. No, Amanda has not. Amanda is still Amanda, will always be Amanda. Amanda sets boundaries. People just get pissed off when I set personal boundaries. I'm sorry if you're too juvenile to deal with it. That is a you problem, not a me problem. Go cry in the corner. Hey, Margot. Right, always? Keep tapping your phones like you do now because that's what I do. I see the shit you do. It's just like the stuff I do. You know, tell me you're a fan without telling me you're a fan. Just admit it. Just admit it.
This is,
You listen.
it's
and you
literally
like
on 2 times speed.
You have learned a lot from me. You have.
It's still too slow.
But you know what I know? The type of people, the type of women that you are. I'm sorry about that. The type of girls that you are. You'll never admit that I've helped you out, or that I gave you something to think about, or that I might have, put your mind to thinking to where you've been like, you know what, she's probably right. Because you haven't shown up in my chat. You've always been listening on the outside, and you might have learned a thing or two because I've talked about my experiences and what I've learned in my life, because it does apply to life. But your emotional intelligence will not even let you admit to yourself or anyone else that, hey, you know what? That chick ain't bad. She's pretty smart. She's been through some shit and she knows her business. You'll never do it because you have egos that are too large and in charge. You need to humble yourselves. Because at the end of the day, you're not that important. And you guys will definitely play this and pick it apart, per usual. And you'll say that I'm being mean, hateful, condescending, like I am. She thinks she's better than everyone else. You'll do your usual. You'll do your thing. And everybody in your chat will agree. Fuck her, she's a racist. She's nothing but a big old bully. I can't stand that bitch. Fuck her, go to bed, old cunt. Yeah, you'll do the shit. You'll do the shit. The typical stuff. And that's okay. That's okay. Because at the end of the day, you've got to adjust things like.
I mean, my chat wouldn't do that if you weren't, though.
Good enough for
you know what I mean?
So you can sleep at night. You have got to move everything around so you can live in that perfect reality that you have set up for yourself. It's not real. You've got to create your own fairy tale, because you do not have the strength to show up in the real or in the now. It's just like with Smashley. Hi, Sammy. When that one guy, what was his name? The backyard guy, the over the fence, what the fuck was his name? Threatened her and her children, threatened to do something to her children. That right there, speaking for me as a mother, that right there, Jerry's backyard, yes. That right there, as a mother, I'd go with, yeah. If someone threatened my children and then stated, I'm only a couple hours from you, that right there, I'd let the app. In fear for my children. Is he still in her lives? I don't know. I don't go over there unless I have an issue. And as everybody on this fucking app was aware, I had one last night. Because everybody else wants to be disrespectful continuously, daily, nightly on this app. Well, it's a big deal when Manders wants to get all fucking disrespectful now, isn't it?
I'm so confused that, like, she's so pressed about Jerry, but Florida man literally threatened to give my fucking address to local pedophiles. And she's like, are you okay with that? Are you okay? But let's be pressed about Jerry, who's no longer in my chat that I'm aware of. And how we're going to victim blame and be like, I would have got off the app. The fuck, bitch?
Be crazy. Nope, not a bit. I'm just, you said I was racist. You said I was bullying. And all these other labels you put on me. So I was just, that's what it is. That's what it sounds like. You sit over there, you make fun of people, Scanty Claus, and Smashley. You laugh and pick at people and make fun of them. But if I do it, well, Malibu never did anything to you. Poor, pitiful, cry, cry, cry. No. That's not how this works.
The difference is, you fucking dumb broad. If I'm making fun of somebody, or if Scammy Claus is making fun of somebody, why are you bringing Malibu into it? If Malibu is not making fun of you, you psychopath, why are you making fun of Malibu? Like, literally, she was in my box last night and could have said whatever the fuck she wanted to say to me. As mad as she was, and she chose Malibu. Why? Why, baby? Why is that? Is it because you know that you can't get to me, so you're just gonna, like, throw mud at the wall and see if it sticks with somebody else? What I know it shows as weakness is you can't go toe-to-toe to, you can't come at me sideways and me lose my shit because I made you lose your shit and you're upset about it. I think even your besties know that, girl. You lost your shit last night. For what? So you have to come at somebody who is probably a year younger than you, and you look like you could be Jesus's mom. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, girl. You're looking a little rough. I'm almost 100% sure you're on oxygen, which is probably a good thing with all those cigarettes you smoke. But you want to come at somebody's bangs? Like, girl, could you even get your ass outside to another state and go chill in a pool? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't think so. You probably need like a doctor's note to go to the store, probably. It would be a shame to be old enough to be Jesus's mom, or at least look like you are, because you're not. You're really what? I'm going to say around 60. The last person that, fucking Moonbeam, she's even younger than Malibu. She really didn't like Malibu either, and that's because she was younger than Malibu and also looked like Jesus's auntie, you know what I mean? Type shit. So, are you mad that Malibu can walk around without a cane? Is that the problem? Is that what it is? Are you mad that Malibu doesn't have gray hair or like potential skin cancer? I don't know. That is something you have to look within yourself, girl. We're talking about Amanda. Because she's so pressed about Malibu, and I just can't figure it out why. I can't figure out why. But I think I figured out. I think I figured out why she's so jealous of Malibu is because she might only be potentially a year older than Malibu, but she looks like she could be Jesus's mom, honestly. I'd be pretty pissed off too. I'm not gonna lie. She's got the little things on her face. You know what I mean? You should get those checked out. That could potentially be skin cancer. Hopefully she's had them checked out. The difference is that she came at Malibu when Malibu wasn't even fucking in here and still hadn't said a fucking word about her while she's still on this live and she's still talking shit. Why didn't you come at me? Why didn't you come at me, Amanda? Why didn't you insult me? There's a plethora of shit you could have insulted me about, but why didn't you insult me, Amanda? Right, not the one. Yeah, hopefully she's had it checked out. I'm no doctor, but I do know that, like this, the skin, you can see it. She should have it checked out. Hopefully she has. Why didn't you insult me, though? I'm curious, because I was the one coming at you, right? Allegedly, supposedly, reportedly. Why didn't you come at me? Why did you have to go after Ranger? Couldn't have come at me, the one you were fucking beefing with, right? Duh. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't come after the person that you were fucking beefing with. You gotta come after anybody else but me. Why? I just want to know why. Fucking this dumb hoe did. Amanda. Anyways.
That's not how any of this works. But if you care so much about your kids, when somebody comes at you like that and says they're going to do the X, Y, and Z to you and your kids or your kids, and I'm only a couple, I don't even care if they say I'm in another part of the world, they say they're going to do that to you?
Amanda. Keep bringing up my kids, bitch. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up, Amanda. Keep bringing up my kids who also have nothing to do with any of this. And I'll start bringing up people that don't have anything to do with this on your side. Okay?
No, you don't do that anymore. You get off the app.
You better ask someone. Better ask them.
They still, to this day, obviously or not, you say, they're being posted and schools being posted and all this shit. Hey, Mama Jax, if you are so worried about their safety, get off the app. You are another to small children.
That's crazy work. Why the victim blaming? Oh my God. People are out here coming after you and putting your fucking kid's school out here, and they're doing all this to you all because you simply exist on an app, but you better get off the app, right? I hope you hold that same energy. I hope you hold that same energy. I really do. I hope you hold that same energy to when you feel like your people are come after. Potentially, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but should that happen to you, right? Like, I don't know if you've got grandchildren or they have schools or you have children that could potentially be threatened. Like, that would be crazy, right? And then somebody come at you and be like, oh, you need to get off the app because somebody else came at you because they didn't like what you had to say. I hope you hold that same energy.
We make sacrifices as mothers. That's what you do. It's part of it. Yep. I mean, come on. Just like you said yesterday, Smashly, I was taking care of my kids. No, you weren't. You weren't taking care of your kids.
How do you fucking know?
Comment section, commenting, using your thumbs. So what were you doing with your hands if you're taking care of your kids? You were using your thumbs and your hands on your phone.
Yo, literally, my kids were fucking beefing at the time. I was like commenting in the chat, and then my kids started fighting, so I had to break that up. And in between that time, they were talking, and then all of a sudden, I like tuned back in, and she was like, "Did you hear me? Did you hear me?" And I was like, "No, I didn't, because I was tending to my kids, you stupid bitch." What? Do you not know what it's like to have young kids that fucking fight, that argue? How do you know what the fuck I'm doing in my house anyways? How do you know that? Right. Seems a little stalkerish to me. How do you know that?
Then you get up in a box. Your mind wasn't on the children. You weren't taking care of shit. You were over here trying to start shit. And you're 34 years old. Right, 50? But it's all about TikTok. It's all about making my way to the shed at night, having my beverage, and acting a fool, and getting gifts. So is it about money? Is that the thing?
Is that check out. I've made $13.88 so far.
If the money is more important, and you're having so much trouble with threats and all this shit on TikTok against you, your family, and CPS, and NBC and CBS, get off the fucking phone. Thank you, Firebird.
Okay. I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Amanda, who has her whole fucking legal name on her TikTok page. I'll remember that.
Obviously, since I'm so rich, I'll look after everything.
Thank you, baby.
Dummy. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. I'll remember that. Because the day that you have to eat those words, I'll say, hey, Amanda, even though you're the victim, you should leave the app. Because there's terrible people on here that only want to control women. And because you couldn't be controlled, right? You should leave the app. It'll happen. It shall happen, I'm sure. I don't know when, but...
Is it still looping free, Firebird? She does, Delta Dawn. Okay, that's good, Firebird. Right. Right? Yeah, Retta. It doesn't make you weak to leave an app if you're taking care of your kids. Makes you a good mother. That's right. And that's one of the best things, I think, to be labeled as is a good mother. Because at the end of the day, you know, when we all pass, and we hope that it's in the right order that we go before our children. And I know it doesn't work out that way sometimes, I spread. And it's sad that it doesn't go that way, but don't you want your kids to be like, I had the best mom. I had the best mom. I think that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, Delta Dawn. You're right. You are. You're allowed to have it. It's a free country. I just think the childish antics, it's just something else. But to label me all these things when you are yourself the same thing.
Something like that, 21.
Yeah, that's right, Spread. And Spread, I don't, like I said yesterday, any post with kids on it, to me, I don't agree with that. And, I hope you understand that as well. Any minors or anything, I just don't, that's nothing. It's just how I feel, I'm glad you do understand.
She's so pressed about, like, people that potentially sit with T or have sat with T and, I don't know, whoever this BS person is. Yet she sits with Spread Love, who she swore up and down wasn't in her life, right? Wasn't she? Spread's not even in my life. That's what she said last night. Now Spread's in your life and you're just all somber and it's peaceful and it's all good, even though she said she wanted to fuck a minor. Imagine that. Crazy work. She claimed to be proposed to by this minor. She wanted to, she told me she wanted to specifically talk to me about getting effed by the minor. Yeah. That Spread. And then Spread tonight was like, I just want somebody to have a conversation with me. I just want to be understood. Blah, blah, blah. Spread. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, in fact, here, I think I have this screenshot. Why don't we show it, Spread? Why don't we show what you said about a minor who was in a hockey league at the time, which is what was put in the background of that, or shown in the background of it, rather. So not only did she make a profile, she said, Smash, let me know, or let me tell you in a nice voice how Spread fucked him and his friends. That was specifically screenshotted from Spread's page. That person was a minor in that photo. And I'm not sure about y'all, but I feel like talking anything like that about a minor is quite disgusting, in my opinion. And maybe before you go say stupid shit like that, and maybe before you go post stupid shit like that, you should double check. Or maybe just don't do fuck shit like that. Because now you look disgusting. I mean, not that you couldn't... I didn't think you could get any worse, honestly, Spread. I really didn't. I didn't think you could get any worse at all. But that was like the cherry on top to how actually fucking gross you are. And now tonight in Amanda's live, I just want people to understand me. Please message me for a conversation. I misunderstood. No, bitch, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. And you thought about fucking a minor.
Understand that? I understand
See
that.
y'all on number 2.
And it's not for you to understand, Delta, the beef. And it's really not a beef. It's just disrespectful, I'm glad you're listening, Delta. You're more than welcome to. Yeah, and you are your own person, Spread. That's right. But,
That part, Charlotte.
you are. That's right.
Yeah, not the one.
I mean, I don't want to be blamed for any post that you make either.
No, she wants to be understood, though.
We all get accused of stuff.
And not Amanda over here like, I understand, honey. It's okay. Oh, sweet baby. Let me just make all your boo-boos better. Oh, I'm so sorry. Spread love that people are being so mean to you.
Part of. And I made it clear yesterday that I don't condone anything regarding children. And everybody knows my stance on it. And everybody understands me, and I understand, whatever they want to do.
That part.
You do, Spread. You do. And I just, I think it's very...
let mommy make all the boo-boos better for you,
right.
Spread. Oh, you
call me one,
baby.
you say the same things out of your mouth. You need to check yourself before you come at me with shit like that. Just because I came out of my face yesterday, now I'm the big bad guy on TikTok, right? Thanks, 50. Right? Hey, long-time watcher. Thank you, 50. That's not how this works. Just because me, myself, said everything I did yesterday, even though the rest of y'all...
And between Spread Love seemingly being kind of P3DO-ish, and then you have Mush, who is a racist, and then you have, Amanda, who's also... I would consider a racist. And then you have Florida Man, who is accepting all these people, but he wants to run his mouth about everybody else. Right? But he's been rather quiet lately. I've seen. He's been rather quiet. I wonder why. Like, all these people you hang out with are absolutely disgusting. I don't blame you for being quiet, Florida Man. I really don't. Genuinely. I don't blame you. It would suck to find out that all the people that sit with you are bottom feeders. Like I said a long time ago.
Has said the same shit, if not more damaging shit than I have. And nobody says a word. And if anybody says anything, it just fizzles out. You don't hold any responsibility for yourself because you think you're above everybody else. And I've had Kelly Denton tell me she is better than me. Really? I know, Spread, I do too, but it's one of those things that, again, in my life, I have to overlook it. And I will. Because at the end of the day, I have to answer for myself.
Oh, she has to overlook it. She's gonna overlook it. Is that right, Amanda? Why are we overlooking that? Why are we overlooking the shit that Spread has done and the shit that Florida Man has done? Why are we overlooking these things, baby? Doesn't look that great. No, that one's fine. Probably for now. Thank you. We're gonna overlook it though. We're just gonna what, bitch? Put your blinders on so that none of us have to take accountability. And believe me when I say people are gonna find out what some of people are gonna find out who some of y'all hang out with. And it's gonna be really bad. And then we're gonna have to watch the same thing over and over again. We got the racist, we got the P3DO, and we got another racist, and none of you guys are gonna say anything, and then we're just gonna keep bringing it out, kind of like y'all thought you were doing with everybody else. And I mean, it's just gonna suck ass because we're done. We're done. Sitting idly by and waiting to see what happens. So
Myself. And I'll tell you what. They want to hear it. They can go to YouTube and play it and replay it and play it again.
Dogs,
because I said what I said. Period. Right? Period. I said what I fucking said.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all need to start sweeping off your own front porch before you come sweeping mine. And Smash Me, you said, what was it? Who stopped the BS? Who even is that? I don't know them. Here we are again with the, hey dog mom, with the early onset dementia, possibly, supposedly, reportedly. Is that what you saying?
I have early onset dementia. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until tonight. To be fair. So.
Remember what you just said, Amanda. I want you to remember what you just said. Because what I heard you say that you stand on 100%, you stand on what you said what you said, is that you co-sign a predator being in your chat. Because did you block Spread Love after last night whenever Smash put up the post that she made? And you lied about her being in your chat? Because you lied about her being in your chat.
Oh, she lied. She lied. Baby, she lied.
So you can't, in my opinion, go after T's husband and then be cool and overlook and pat Spread Love's bottom and tell her everything's going to be okay with what she did. If you're going to be for the children and not condone anything with children, then when something like that is posted about children, you need to block the person that did it. Because that's actually setting a boundary. Not patting them on the head and saying, oh, it's okay. I'm just going to overlook it, but you got to understand that I don't want to be attacked for the posts that you make. Well, guess what? You're co-signing it by allowing her to still be in your chat. So you are potentially, probably, maybe, not by me, going to be attacked. I mean, not by me. Oh, and I don't condone it.
No intentions. I'm not going to do shit, but I would say that a lot of people get upset with people who protect predators. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I've heard a lot of that talk being from that other side over there. We don't protect predators over here.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Why do you have Spread Love around? Especially after the post that she made about Malibu's son.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So just remember, you stand on it, Amanda. You stand on it. You said what you said. Period. You said what you said. Because that's what I heard. My interpretation. And then you also made a statement. Yeah. And you also made a statement earlier that we need to stop. You got mad because Scammy Claus was trying to, in your opinion, diagnose you today. What are you doing to Smash by saying that she has early onset dementia? What are you doing to Smash by saying she's an alcoholic? What are you doing to Smash? Because you got fucking bent out of shape and into a pretzel.
She said I have a wet
Yeah,
brain,
wet
and a
brain.
smooth brain also.
Do you know what wet brain is referring to, Amanda? So Google it and then say, well, they make fun of people with disabilities. Okay. I'm not walking around this app calling people wet brain and telling them that they have early onset dementia like you are. I don't sit with a man that thinks that somebody he doesn't like is in a wheelchair, so he says nasty and disgusting and vile things about people in wheelchairs because he thinks someone he doesn't like is in a wheelchair and is handicapped. You know, telling me that he wishes my mom would spit on me and that I stink because I sit in my piss all day because nobody changes my diaper because I'm paralyzed and in a wheelchair. Yeah. Anyway.
Thank you, girl.
Remember, Amanda, you said what you said. You said what you said. You stand on it.
Steph, but Smash, you would show EEBJ, so can you explain what that's co-signing? I don't understand what you mean by that.
I believe that Smash stopped streaming EEBJ, or whatever the fuck his name is, after some things came out about him. Smash stopped streaming him. Period.
But I was raising awareness about him. That was when I was aware.
Yeah, you were raising awareness, but it got like really bad, and you were just like, you know what? I'm not. Anyway, I'm gonna get down. Thank you.
Right.
Remember, Amanda, you stand on it.
I just want to say, for somebody who just lost their mother of dementia, that shit's not something to joke about. Like, it's not even like just making even a comment. Like, if it's something serious and you have a comment about it, like, I get that. But to say that you think that somebody might have dementia, or just to use it as like just to get back at somebody for something over the fucking internet, is just a little ridiculous. I looked my mother in the eyes for 2 years, for her to look right through me like she didn't even know me. That shit's not funny.
I'm sorry.
So keep your freaking stupid ass jokes to your fucking self. That shit's not funny. Quit using people's medical conditions against them. Quit using stupid things like that because you get all butthurt because somebody's talking about you with the things that you're doing on the internet. If you're gonna play games, if you're gonna play the game, you're gonna get played back. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna drop.
Love you, honey.
Thank you. Love you.
You've had her in your box a couple of times, and you've had her wife in your box.
Hey, Miss Beth.
Wake up. Goddamn. Get a clue. But I think Stop the BS and Kelly and them need to just stick to their little group, like with tequila. And just, stay over there and just keep discussing in a live stream, mind you. Keep talking about your yeast infections. And how, yours wasn't as bad as mine because my discharge was this color and it smelled like this. I think that's what you need to keep doing. Kelly Denton, who you think you're better than me? I would never. Keep doing that over there. Yes. Oh, really? Stop the BS's son posted 40 videos talking myself and some of you. Oh, you mean Stop the BS's son who's a pedophile? Man.
Oh, we got a screenshot of that. Who said that? Spread Love said somebody posted 40 videos stalking her, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, are you fucking for real? Have you seen your fucking girl with the multiple profiles that you have, Spread Love, and you want to talk about fucking stalking, people stalking you? You literally stalk everybody. Everyone. Literally everyone. and you want to fucking where people are stalking me. What? I've known this cunt for fucking at least 3 years. At least. I have watched Spread give addicts an insane amount of money. Because I'm honestly convinced she wanted to watch them unalive. You can't convince me otherwise. You literally cannot convince me otherwise. That girl doesn't have a serious bone in her body, and all these little, I just want somebody to understand me. I just want to be heard. No, you don't give a fuck, you weird bitch. You need to be in a fucking psych ward, is what you need to be in. Because I've been watching you for a long fucking time, and I've been seeing, I saw what you did with Abby. LR, girl. Yeah. I've seen what you did to myself, to my friends. I don't think you deserve this app or a phone in general or a device anyways. I think you need to be in like a padded room, genuinely. I really do. But that's just my opinion.
I'm so sorry.
But keep laughing it up with her, Amanda. Keep it up, girl.
Oh, yeah, with a child under 13. Hey, poor chump. Wow. Nice. Yeah, that's one of T's friends. Stop the BS's. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. And where was Stop the BS? In Smash's box.
Where is Spread Love? In your box, or in your live.
Stop the BS.
I'm pretty sure fucking Spread was like, maybe I should go live and just have Florida Man quiz me or interview her or whatever the fuck she said, so that I can explain myself. But you ain't gonna fucking box up, and you know that. You send me your Cash App, I'll give you $100 right now to fucking box up, bitch. $100. Pinky promise. Box up. You want to have a conversation with me? You're like so desperate to have a conversation with me on the back end. No, bitch. How about you box up? I'll pay you $100 to have a conversation with me for the next 30 minutes. Cam up. Yeah. $100. Not me pulling a fucking goddamn Mikey. I'm serious though. I'll pay you $100.
Didn't post all of this one good. She probably did, Fred.
I'm kidding, Mikey. I'm kidding.
Because she's not going to talk to anybody about it because it's her son. That's right. He should be on the app if he's on the registry.
Fucking violin. I love it. Thank you, CMD. Or CJ.
Nope. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
I said it backwards.
But,
CJ.
some people in this app,
CJ.
they're far from it. They want to call you and, call me out for shit when they've done the same shit repeatedly. Please don't start getting into a heated exchange with anyone in the comments. Thank you, Spread. At least you have the respect. Imagine that. The person they can't stand on this app has more respect than the person that's coming in. But you're the bad person. Yeah, Spread says anybody can message me anytime and I can explain better. Yeah, I want to explain myself, says Spread Love. If anyone would like to message Spread Love, they're more than welcome to anytime. So Spread can explain better. Spread Love says, I feel I am so misunderstood. You're very welcome.
She feels like she's so misunderstood, yet do you feel like you're misunderstood because you fucked around and found out, Spread? And now you gotta make yourself look better because you finally found a friend group. After 4 years of being on this app and nobody liking you, you finally found your people, right? You finally found your people. And now your people are kind of side-eyeing you. Actually, here, I got the picture. I still need I need them to send it, but this is what your people are doing right now. Side-eyeing you. Now you want people to understand you.
Melissa said I did months ago and changed my perspective on spread. So there's that.
Interesting.
Isn't that funny? If you just have a conversation with somebody. I know, Deanna.
You're not gonna pay
It's
nobody
just
for
confusing.
shit. You're my friend, anyways.
You just ask. I know you do spread.
Remember last night I was asking for that. That's the picture I was asking for. I was like, I need the doll that's like, you know, and I couldn't fucking describe it well enough, but that's the one I was looking for, and it was on fucking Diagnosis's page. Mm-hmm.